Mike. Mike check. 1 2 1 2. Yo, 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 can you hear me? Yo, chat, can you hear me? Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Cool. It's lagging on the my feed. I'm trying to I just had dubbed audio. I'm trying to dual stream to shorts, the short feed, and also I'm trying to stream to regular desktop. So I'm trying to see if it works. Nice little tattoo. Oh, did you see the picture? Yeah, it's my son. My son designed that tattoo. Guys, are any one of you guys can you actually do me a favor? Can you guys head over to YouTube and try to view the live stream from the shorts feed? See if it worked. Can you see? Because that would be a really good help if you guys could check that for me. Yeah, what's going on, Tubby? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. You see, it works. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I don't really care how you view the stream. You can view it desktop. You can view it on the shorts feed. I believe it's a better viewing experience if you go to the shorts feed. I think it's just a bigger version of my face. That might actually be a worse experience. My bad. Regardless, guys, we had a profitable May. I ended up like just over 5K. Wasn't as profitable as I wanted to be, but the entire point of these live streams, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, is to show you guys how to become profitable sports bettors. Listen, we're going to do this 24/7. We're going to do this in peak season. We're going to do this in the off season. But there's more than enough volume here, especially on DFS apps, on sportsbooks, on exchanges for you guys to become profitable sports bettors. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right into it here with Prizepicks. I haven't gotten in too much volume yet, so again, just looking at this from a raw point of view here. A lot of MLB action. So we have a Randa here at the very top. I also, if you guys could let me know if stream quality looks good. The audio is good. Let me know if it lags at all because, again, this is my first time dual streaming. I just want to make sure everything's good. All right, so Aranda here. I screwed up this pick on the on the Twitter slip. I'm going to put it in right here first. It's over, not an under. 1.5 HRR. The reason why is because all these other sports books are heavily favoring the over. As we know, Prizepicks is a fixed payout platform. For 6-man slips, we get average implied odds of -119. Novig, we have a sharp here hammering the over at -133. Same thing with ProfitX, -140. DraftKings, it looks like this person here is literally copying the line over on DraftKings. So that gives me more than enough confidence here. Juan Soto, the second over, that's going to be over HRR. I typed in Jodo, combining both Juan and Soto. We are taking the over here. And then we are taking Sheehan under pitching strikeouts. I feel like this guy always hits for me. Always hits. We're going to take his under here. And again, we're still above that 54.2% threshold. Mitchell Robinson, the very first player prop here from the finals. Over 4.5. Blue Day is right below that threshold, but that's fine because, again, we have enough edge on the other props. I think I'm going to switch over to Whale Watch here in a sec. See if we can grab one more pick. No big plays. Don't worry. We're going to get to no big. We're going to get over to bettor. We're going to get to pick 6. I think pick 6 we have a boost, actually. Tennis Valley this morning was insane. Awesome. Everything's good. Cool. Thanks, guys. By the way, appreciate you guys showing support on YouTube. We are still trying to grind away at the YouTube growth. So if you could do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We go live every single day. Would greatly appreciate it. Come on. We need one more play. One more play on Prizepicks. Come on, man. Not a single whale. Not a single whale is hammering overs right now. Okay, that's fine. Let's go Espinal as the last play here for his HRR. We're going to be taking the under. I think this is the first under of the slip. Oh, no, second under for MLB, and that will round out the slip. Again, we have a slight edge here. Dodgers under. Oh, wait. We only have 5 picks. We need one more. Should we just do a 5 flex? We just do a 5 flex. That's fine. 5 flex, percent odds to hit is around the same as a 6 flex. We haven't done a 5 flex in forever. We really haven't. All right, I'm going to copy that link. Put the link in the chat for you guys to copy. Happy June 1st. Yes, happy June 1st. Awesome. All right, I'm going to switch over to a bettor. I believe that there's some value over there. At least I thought there was. And then we can switch over to pick 6 for their boost, and I believe they have a stat slice. Yeah, we have a nice 3-man tier on bettor. Straight off the rip, we have Kyle Freeland over. Pitcher earned runs allowed. Really looks good when comparing to the market. So I'm going to go ahead and put in Freeland. By the way, just pop an Adderall. I'm feeling great. We're about to take advantage of these sports books. Did he just get ripped off the board? Oh, it's Alex Freeland. Sorry, Kyle Freeland over. He's given up runs, hopefully. Seaman. We have Marcus Seaman or Simeon, whatever you want to say. Simeon over total bases here, heavily juiced on the over on Profit X. We have minus 136 on rebet. We have minus 167 on sleeper, minus 165 on fliff. All he has to do is get on base, right? Total bases. He has to get 1 hit, and he's good to go. And then we have DeGrom under walks. That's not terrifying. Boom. 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 Let's throw $100 on this. Again, this is just straight up plus EV. I'm going to put the link in the chat for you guys to copy. Been loving bettor recently. Come on, let me copy. There we go. Boom. Any monthly promo, any Novig monthly promo insights? Does your wife know you and TJ went on a date? She was there. Oh, man. Guys, for the Novig promos, I know you guys have a lot of questions. I got $100 deposited into my account for being in Obsidian. Really what it is you just have to get down volume. I get down more than enough volume to make it to Obsidian. My unit sizes are about 250 to 400, I'd say, for any single really good plus EV play on Novig. And what it does is when you reach Obsidian, you get like 100. I don't know how to tell where my deposit. How do you guys tell? Monthly achievements? There we go. Yeah, there we go. So you can see here the prize was $100, just a free $100. What they do is they split up a prize pool. I think it's like $250,000 of however many people are in the Obsidian tier. But nonetheless, Novig is one of the best edges to grind because they are all straight bets. For you guys who don't know, Novig is an exchange. The way that exchanges work is it's 100% peer-to-peer, meaning that I can set a line to whatever I want, and somebody on the other side can accept it. Now, granted, if you're going and setting shitty lines, they're probably not going to get accepted. So really what I'm doing is I'm scoping out the market. I'm seeing where lines are mispriced. There's so much liquidity on here that you can catch, plus EV value all the time. And that really is the same for every single exchange, not just Novig. What if I have 43 in my Novig account? Well, I mean, what you can do, they have these like challenges, right? You only have to put down $5 in each one of these, and they give you like a little bit more points than a normal, bet. But highly recommend, if you guys are brand new to sports betting, one of the best places to start on exchanges, because again, straight bets in general, they alleviate that variance, right? with Prizepicks, with bettor, with underdog, you're playing parlays, right? And you're trying to grind out these edges on parlays only. Well, they still only have between, a 5 to 33% chance to hit, depending on the slip type that you're playing. So why not play these very good edges on single player or single game lines where, again, minus 124 equates to a 56% chance to hit? Why not play that, right? So that's the first one of the live stream here. The Marlins and Nationals over. Right here on the very left side, you can see minus 124. Again, we're looking at an alt line of 7.5. There is zero hold, right? Which means it's minus 124 on the over, plus 124 on the under, right? The edge is going to be on the over here because when we directly compare to the industry, we're getting more bang for our buck, right? So I'm going to put a nice $300 on this. Minus 137 on Pinnacle, right? When you're devigging this Pinnacle line, you're getting a higher implied odds than what the fair value is here, the implied value here on Novig, right? Minus 124, better overall value than minus 137, minus 142, minus 130, minus 150. Every other line in the market is significantly higher than what is being offered on Novig, to the point where it makes mathematical sense, right, to take that. Same thing here with the Golden Knights. When we devig this, I believe we're getting a little bit closer. Let me actually do the math here. But the Golden Knights, plus 144 looks really good. Let's go ahead and devig this. We have plus 134 and minus 152. And yeah, we have plus 141 in terms of true odds, yet we get plus 144 on Novig, right? So many people avoid platforms like Novig because they believe the other side of action is always sharp, and that's not true. They might literally just be throwing up money to arb. And when there's $594 worth of liquidity on one side, that's exactly what's happening here. Somebody's arbing out. At least, again, that's my assumption. Regardless, again, objectively speaking, this line is very plus EV. Directly comparing to the sharpest books, at least in terms of game lines, it's just plus EV. So again, 1.6% edge over the long term, that's going to add up. That's going to add up. I'm going to take plus 144. Because there's $500 of liquidity, I'm going to put 125 on it. But yeah, you guys should tail this. Do you got any good picks for bettor? Of course, we're going to move on to bettor here in a second. I'm just looking at value across the board. Somebody asked for Novig, so I'm going to be taking advantage of Novig here first. Also, by the way, people are trying to talk in your other live stream. What do you mean? Is my live stream split up between desktop and also shorts? I don't know where my feed is coming from. My chat feed. Your shorts live stream. Okay, I didn't know that. Are they asking a lot of questions? Again, because I'm looking at, this is my first time doing this. I'm looking at my desktop view. If you guys are asking questions on the short side, go ahead and switch over to the desktop view. If you could do me a favor there, if you actually want me to answer questions. They're getting mad at me ignoring them. I apologize. Where else do you stream? I'm just streaming on YouTube. Listen, there's a shorts feed and there's a YouTube desktop stream. And I believe you can view it on mobile too. But if you're scrolling on the feeds and you happen to discover my YouTube live stream, again, that's what you're referring to, right? Gotcha. Appreciate everybody supporting me from both sides. Again, the whole point here is to become profitable sports bettors. I go live every single day. If you guys want to do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We're here to learn, right? We're here to bet. We're here to learn. We're going to smash more bets here. Links, plus 112. Yeah, this is really off. Why? Because plus 112, it's the only side being offered at plus money 1. And then also at plus 112, that's $112 for every $100 that you're putting on this spread. So this is a no-brainer, right? And again, the math is already being done for you when you're pulling up the optimizer, the game line optimizer, especially if you're using my weights. Put a heavy emphasis on sharp books like Pinnacle and Profitex, the exchanges, Circa, if there's a line available, right? Plus 112. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put a nice $200 on this. This is a really good edge. Really good edge. WNBA, low-key has been killing it. I'm going to keep going as long as there's an edge. And yeah, we're going to switch over to the bettor here in a second. Don't worry. Do not worry. Ooh, Angels and... Sorry, not Angels. Dodgers just popped up. This is an under, plus 112 on Novig. We have plus 100 all the way down. I mean, another no-brainer. Crazy. And there's so much value over here. This is why I love Novig. I think. Oh, I searched Angels. What am I doing? What's my obsession with Angels? It's the Dodgers. Plus 112. Let's do another 200. Boom. Any tips on converting DK bonus bets from Grand Slam wins? Honestly, I have not played on DraftKings in a very long time because I'm no longer in a state that supports it, unfortunately. I live in Florida, so honestly, I'm not the best person to ask for that. Dude, I'm getting so many spam. If you guys want to call that number, if you saw it on the screen, call them and cuss them out. I'm getting so much spam. Are you guys the same way? I've been getting nonstop spam. Nonstop. I mean, these are all loan officers. Dude, I applied for a mortgage 2 years ago. I'm still getting mortgage offers. Like, it's insane. I blame it on AI. I blame it on AI. What else do we got? Minus 142 over. Okay. We have minus 157 on this side, on Pinnacle on the sharpest book. Kalshi minus 154. Minus 142 all the way down here, and a nearly cross market here to Profit X. Let's take another really high percent odds to hit bet here. The Mets and Mariners over at 6.5. This is an alt line, another alt line. A lot of alt line value to start off the live stream. And again, if you guys have any questions about any of this, stop me. I want to answer. Ooh, we have a money line here. I want to answer as many questions as I can. Minus 136, nearly cross market with Circa. Minus 143 at Pinnacle, another no-brainer. So much value. I wonder if, since it's MLB season, obviously in full swing, no pun intended. Ooh, it's minus 134 now. Something's going on with this line. Hold on, let me give this a quick refresh. New headphones, Matt. No, these are the same headphones. Dude, I've actually had these. I've had these so long, there's something broken. Every time I move my head, there's like something loose in my headset. It sounds like a ball or a marble or something. They're definitely broken. I've had these things for so long. Honestly, probably a good 5 to 7 years now. Turtle Beaches, man, they don't break. Minus 134 looks really plus EV. There's a lot of movement going on, but I'm going to go ahead and... hold on, it just moved again. The reason why I'm holding off on this is because it's moving around. I don't know if there's news that's affecting this. I want to see it. I want to wait for it to settle down. I don't want to snipe a line and then regret it. It go like backwards on me. But the Marlins look good. I think. Let me devig Pinnacle. Plus 129. We have minus 140. Boom, plus 134. So it's right at that line. I mean, it's barely profitable. There's only $75 liquidity, so I'm going to hold off on it. Guys, I'm going to get to bettor. Don't worry. Pick 6. Do not worry. There's just way too much value right now for me to switch. Hopefully you guys can appreciate it. Hopefully you guys see the goal here. Let's see. Game lines. Plus 112. Oh, we have a Spurs bet. By the way, go Spurs. They are in the finals, man. Do I have any bold hot takes for the finals? Will the Nets pull off the upset is the question. What's the series predictions? Let's go UD real quick. I'm not signed in the UD. Ooh, I just saw some value, guys. I need to sign in quick. Champagny, for those who want to take advantage of it now, you guys can see it. Champagny over PRA. And Casey Schmidt from the Giants under 1.5 HRR. You guys can go ahead and snipe that. That's what I'm going to be entering here. Naturally, I'm not signed into Underdog. Of course, when we see elite value, I'm going to try to go my fastest. But if you guys snipe that before me, go for it. I won't be mad. It's a Spurs over, too. You love to see it. All right, I have it pulled up. Is it Champagny? By the way, I mean, dark horse, X Factor, whatever you want to call him, man. He was the reason why the Spurs pulled away there at the very end of the game, Game 7. He just got bumped. 17.5. Spurs in 6 or 7. Yeah, that's not a hot take though. I mean, I get it. It is going to be Spurs in probably 6. I think that's what Vegas is calling it. But I personally think it's going to go 7 as well. I don't think the Knicks are that bad, man. I don't think enough people are giving them enough credit. Plus, they're coming off. They have no reason to not come out just steaming hot in the finals, man. They practically could have went on vacation and came back. All right, let's go pick 6 and let's take advantage of these promos. We have a gimme pick. Do you guys want to do a gimme pick? We'll go ahead and take advantage of the gimme pick, and then we'll also take advantage of, I believe they have a stats. Oh no, they have a boost for MLB. We'll do a boost and then we'll do a gimme pick. Wherever the value is here. And it looks like Champagny, of course, naturally under points popped up. Whatever. We'll go with the value. Yeah, I mean, there's really good plays right now. I mean, there might as well. Champagny under points. Pair this with what? What was it? It was Brunson gimme. Brunson over. Champagny under. Under points. Boom. And then Towns under points. Okay. Boom. I mean, that's a really, really, really solid parlay. Talk about the EV on this sucker. Copy. There's another gimme pick on NHL? Okay. I didn't know that. All right, I'll switch over. Nice. So, real quick, why this is incredibly plus EV. Champagny, way off. I mean, he's decently favored on the over at 9.5. But sharp money is pouring in on that exact line on the under 10.5. So again, his most accurate projection is around 10. We get him at 10.5, right? Minus 130 on Fliff, minus 145. A lot of juice on the matching line of 10.5, and then barely any juice on the over. It looks like Pinnacle, they're viewing it more of a 50-50 line at 9.5. FanDuel's, slightly favoring it a little bit more. Regardless, the more accurate projection is sitting there to 10, right? Towns for the exact same reasons. We have a little bit of a favoritism over on FanDuel. However, on Novig, we have sharp money pouring on the under. We also have Profit X pouring in on the under. Every other sports book is agreeing, hey, this should be closer to 17 or 16.5. So that's the reason why we just plug those in, giving us the best chance to hit. Looks like Pick 6 just popped up with a plus EV MLB play. I believe I have a 30% boost. So I'm going to switch over here. Mike Trout over. So that's fun. Mike Trout over HRR. Boom. Next. Again, this is a 30% boost, so we should have a boosted plus EV parlay regardless. Yeah, I mean, this is a really good play. Oh, dude, sharp money pouring in on the over on Mike Trout. Bobby Witt over HRR. They're going to remove Mike Trout. Found, hurry up. Boom. 30% boost. $25 max, whatever. And then Nimmo over HR. That's fun. Just 3 hitters to go over. They're all pretty good, too. Boom, boom, boom. $25 to win $195. There you go. Mike Trout, really good. Really good pick. Straight up just plus EV, even without the boost. Can you guys still hear me? Are we good? I got a warning sign at the bottom left telling me that my stream skipped. Are we still live? Are we good? You guys can still hear me? Please tell me yes. I hate talking to nobody. We good? We're good? Okay, cool. Ben, You're the only person that said we're good. Everybody else, are we still good? Perfect. All right. Moving on. Oh, yeah, you said that there was a gimme pick for NHL. Nice. I mean, it's going to be same game, so this thing is going to look like the nerf on this is going to be incredible. But again, with a gimme pick, we can assume that it's going to be extremely plus EV. I don't see a scenario where it's not. We're going to take, who is it? Marner? Is that his name? Yeah, Marner over time on ice. I mean, that's not really a gimme pick. 1 minute. Why not? Why not 1 second? That's weird. Anyway, Stone over. Shots on goal. Because again, these two are correlated. So like, how much is it going to nerf my payout? Oh, it didn't. Okay. And then Hart. What team does Hart play for? Hart. Under saves. Okay, hear me out. Time out. Hear me out. Over shots on goal for Vegas is positively correlated with saves under with Hart. Let's see if we can find one more play here. What team does Walker play for? We need an opposing team play. We need an opposing shots on goal under. So that's what we need to end the slip with here. I guess we can take anybody, right? Stankoven. Less than. I mean, listen, it's a gimme pick. 8.9 X is the same thing as plus 790. We got some positive correlation. You guys cool with this? This looks pretty good, honestly. That looks pretty good. Bro, I know what you did, but you got like 50 people in the other chat pissed off because they're trying to talk. Okay. I don't know how to fix it, guys. I'm sorry. Hey. I'm sorry. Shorts feed, whatever you want to call it. Everybody who's watching me right now with the shorts feed. If you want to chat and you want to interact, I thought I saw the chat from both feeds here. It's in one feed, but apparently not. I'm sorry. I can't see your questions. Come over to the desktop view. I promise I'll see your questions as they come in. Trying to figure this out. I was reading that, hey, I can discover more people if I go live on both the feed, or the shorts feed, sorry, and the desktop feed. And apparently I am. Apparently. Other chatters, where I was just, go to his X profile. Gotcha. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I'll have to figure out why the other feed is not popping up. Maybe I just can't see it, period. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This is my first stream going to both. Anywho, let's keep going. We don't have anything new on Pick 6. I believe that was the last discount, the last free square. WNBA does have a discount, but again, their payouts are trash, so I try to avoid it. I have to do a lot more math to see if the break even makes sense, but I don't think it's worth it. Gut tells me it's not worth it. At least the minor discounts. Wow. Okay, Freeland's now up to 56%, which for those who don't know, we're looking at a break-even percentage of 54.95%. 56, that's a huge edge. Over a 1% edge, right? For an individual pick. You then compound that over 3 picks, and you're looking at a very profitable play, right? That's what we're looking at. However, I don't see any other picks. So let me check out Whale Watch. I don't know why I keep ignoring Whale Watch. Let me switch, see if we can catch somebody sleeping here. Whale Watch, what we're doing is we're observing sharp volume. Sharp sports bettors put down a lot of money on exchanges because they are limited on normal sports books. And for that reason, we then copy the high liquid plays. The people are putting down a lot of money, and then we're copying those bets at a better price on the sports book, right? That's the strategy that we're using. I have a couple videos on the strategy. but Whale Watch, obviously the best tool. Usually when a sharp identifies an edge, we can catch that edge, and we can catch it before the sports books by like 5 minutes. It happens like clockwork. And you guys will know this as for anybody who has Whale Watch and doesn't have, and does have has both tools rather, you'll notice that. Like as soon as you see the sharp money pouring in, you switch over to the lines and you'll see it update pretty quickly, right? It's always faster than the actual industry. So, all right, there's no value right now. Let's switch over to Sleeper where we have to knock out our daily promos. I believe we have discounts. We usually do on Sleeper. It's always fun. I always forget to check Sleeper. Did we hit anything from the weekend? I don't know. Of course, we got a void naturally. Okay, and it was their discount. I swear, dude. I swear it's always their discounts that are screwing us. Okay, we have a 4-point discount for WNBA and a 2. Oh, wow, we have 3. Okay. We have a decent amount of value. Or a decent amount of promos. No value. Osaka. That's who we're taking. We're taking under 8.5 total games won from tennis. That is 1.92x. And if you take the discount on copper, 4-point discount with game ones under, very plus EV parlay, $10 to win $34. That's the first parlay of the live stream. Check your phone. Did I get the right number? I'm not going to check it now, Jack. Brunson free pick on Prizepicks? Did they just release that? Yo, Falcon, did they just release that? Oh, I forgot. I can't view it on desktop. Cool. Okay. It's on mobile. I know. All their promos are just on mobile. They really need to fix that. Yeah. Okay. We'll build out a 6 flex, assuming that there's some value. I kind of want to hold off on it because again, we have till what, Wednesday? I want to hold off until there's actually elite value. That makes sense. Mitchell Robinson under points and rebounds. I can get behind that for the second sleeper discount. That is going to be the CS2, right? Yeah, 2 kill discount, which is actually a decent amount for CS2. Mitchell Robinson under 1.86x. Yeah, so that's good. $10 to win 33. $33.10. There you go. Who, Mitchell Robinson? Oh, I forgot he's technically injured, right? That's a good call out. Is he cleared to play? Is he more questionable or is he doubtful? That's a good call out. Damn it. All right, is he for sure not playing? So usually what happens is when books post projections for this, they have a decent amount of they have a decent chance to play. They usually don't post projections for teams, even for other players on the team, until they know or have a good indication that somebody's going to play. So Mitchell Robinson has a decent chance to play, usually. But yeah, I thought you were right. I thought Mitchell Robinson was ruled out for a decent amount of time. I don't know. That's a good call out. I forgot about that. He broke his what? Pinky or something? Don't think it's been announced since questionable. All right. Good to know. Under batter RBIs as the last play here, let's actually utilize that. Very high percent odds hit. Minus 250 is better than, looks like, a majority of these books. We're going to take the discounted Alicia Gray with Zach Nato. And that's going to be an under RBI, 1.37. $10 to 124. It's something. I will say this. I say it all the time that if you're playing on Sleeper for just straight up, just to play, I don't recommend it because nearly, 99.999% of the time, there's no value on the app. The only reason to play Sleeper is to take advantage of promos like we just did. That's the only way you'll ever find value. They do have decent discounts, I will say that. But outside of that, they don't have much. They don't have much to choose from. All right, what is it looking like here on Prizepicks? It's actually not looking too good. Let me check Whale Watch here. See if there's more value. I thought there would be more, just simply because the finals are right on the horizon here, and the books, generally like to get their lines set pretty early. But I'm not seeing too much, guys. Let's switch back to Novig, see if we can catch anybody else. Sleeping here. He's playing. Okay. How about you break my pinky? Yeah, okay. Okay. Chat's wild, man. Did I miss the bettor discounts? No, there's just not that much value on bettor in general, so you haven't missed it yet. All right, Dodgers plus 111. Didn't we get a bettor line here? Wasn't it like plus 114? Isn't that what we grabbed? It was something good, right? Brady took advantage of that one. Ooh, White Sox and Twins over 8.5. This one looks good. This is a really good line. It's a cross market. There's a literal ARB versus Prizepicks right now, if you guys are into that kind of stuff. Sox over plus 126 at 7.5, and they just removed it. So there you go. Right? Am I looking at the right line? No, I'm not. It's over 8.5. Sorry. Yeah, plus 126 is still there. There's only $174. I'm going to take 50 of it. But again, this one is as obvious as it can get. A plus 114 on two different books. Kalshi very sharp, obviously with the amount of liquidity, amount of market makers on that app. Very sharp data points to compare to. Pinnacle is the one that we're looking at. It's a golden standard for game line props. If you are one-to-one comparing, you can feel confident, more than confident enough to do that, especially with game line props for MLB across all major league sports. Twins, didn't we just grab this at minus 134? No? We wanted to. I couldn't snipe it in time. That's what it was. Now it's still plus EV at minus 136. I'm not gonna touch it there. It looks like it's a little close to the DVIG Pinnacle line, so I'm going to avoid it. What else? Over. We took that. We took the Vegas Knights. Total runs, Mets and Mariners. This one looks decent. A minus 142 line. You'll love to see that. Let's go Mets and Mariners. Over. Minus 142. This one has a good chance to hit the over. 6.5. Another alt line. What's up with all these alt lines? Like a ton of alt lines. I mean, I put a nice 350 on that. Did it just shift as I was taking it? Oh, I already took the over on this. No, I have $600 worth of exposure. I did not mean to do that. All right, well, just know I'm cooked if this doesn't go over. I forgot I took this. All right, don't do what I just did and put way too much money down on one single line. What do you look for when arbing on Novig? Great question. So we actually have an arbitrage tool on Upside. You can find your pretty rare arbitrage opportunities. A majority of arb opportunities come from sportsbooks themselves. Exchanges, very efficient, right? If there's an arb opportunity, it's getting taken advantage of in seconds, right? But what you can do is switch over here. You can actually set all the books you have available across the arb tool. I think I have Novig checked off and Prizepicks checked off. Those are the ones you really want to take advantage of. Nonetheless, as you can see here, not too many opportunities. If you have access to FanDuel, DraftKings, the major sports books, BetMGM, definitely worth taking advantage of until you get limited to pennies. But I'm a huge believer in plus EV betting. Plus EV betting is more profitable than arbing. Now, that being said, arbing, it takes a lot of practice, takes a lot of skill, and it is technically risk-free, especially with exchanges. So you can perfect arbing, and you can do it for 8 hours straight and definitely make over $1,000 a day. It's just high stress. Okay, so when I'm looking for plus EV opportunities for things like Novig, I can talk you through the process, but it's very straightforward. If you are using the Game Lines Optimizer, all you have to do is check off my custom weights. That's the first thing you have to do. And what it does is it directly compares to the sharpest books in the entire industry when it comes to game lines, that being Pinnacle, Circa, FanDuel, DraftKings, all the high liquid books. And then it says, hey, is the value that you're getting on this specific price at Novig relative to Pinnacle, Circa, and all these other books, is it that mispriced to make mathematical sense to take? And if the answer is yes, it will highlight it in green. Anything above 0% plus EV percentage is a profitable sports bet. So that's the easy process, right? But then what you want to do, if you want to take it a step further, you want to devig to these sharp books. And just eye test saying here, this is definitely profitable. The devig line, if we want to do this, is plus 100 on the under and minus 113 on the over. I think it's now storming outside my window. Plus 106. Plus 111 is a lot higher in terms of implied odds, in terms of bang for your buck, than a DVIG Pinnacle line at plus 105. So it just gives you overall better payout, right? So that's how you know it's a really, really solid bet. Now, I already placed a bet on the under total runs, I believe. Yeah. And so I'm not going to take this one. But this one's really good at plus 111. What kind of bankroll do you recommend to start arbing? Now, that's a great question. Arbing, you're looking at what? A 1% ROI max, a day if you're actually doing this? You gotta, it depends. What's your goal, right? I'm assuming if you're trying to professionally arb, you're going to try to make money, right? Especially if you're going after exchanges. 5 to 10K starting funds. Sounds like a lot, but pretty easy to do. If you have like a $500 to $1,000 starting balance and you're getting deposit matches across all these DFS books and you're actually doing this for the first time, it's not impossible. I posted a video on my YouTube channel, which is where you guys are watching from, a month or two ago, about how I made $2,800 just playing DFS promos in 1 month. So it's 100% possible, and that's just heat of NBA season and MLB. So imagine you have NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, which can happen. Imagine you're looking at every single college basketball game. There's so many more opportunities to take advantage of. So you can do it. You can do it. If you're doing it for the first time, you can easily make, $20K a month arbing. Easily. What kind of, I already answered that. I keep going 5 of 6. Do you recommend mainly playing 5 flexes, then 6, or extra value available, or just stick to the process? So I don't know if I read your question right or if I'm interpreting right, but I think you're asking between 5 or 6 to reduce the variance. It totally depends. Not only that, I think you can abuse the 6 flex process, especially if you can find positive correlation in MLB. They're notoriously known for not nerfing their payouts at all with specific combinations. I'm actually going to talk about this in a video I'm going to be posting here soon. But I will say that technically 6 flex value is like decimal points better, right, than your 5 flex. But again, barely any more of an edge. So if you have like a very little bankroll and you want to reduce variance, go for it. Do 5 flex. I'm not gonna judge you. But just know that 6 flexes technically are a little bit better. What is the best time to use the upside tools for player props? That's actually a good question. I have noticed the best time to find elite value is when lines drop for a specific game, whether that be for NBA, MLB. And when that happens, usually in that like 12 a.m., again, I'm talking Eastern time, to like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. window. I'm not kidding. Sometimes, I'm taking care of the kids in the middle of the night. I think that's the best time to find like absolutely elite value. That being said, the most opportunities in terms of plus EV plays right before tip-off, when there's more news available, right before starting lineups get announced, right before any of the games start, because there's more news readily available, right? The more news that comes out, the more adjustments, right, that people are doing to their lines, and that's when you can find mispriced lines. So for NBA season, for instance, between that 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. window is the best time to snipe value. Any UD value? Great question. I actually haven't checked UD in a while. UD has been treating me very well. Very well. And just know that if I'm finding elite UD value, or if I'm finding elite value, 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be on UD because it's easier to snipe with the best 2-man implied odds in the entire industry. If you guys don't already know, they have the best odds overall since they've updated their 3.5x payouts. There's not too many. There's not too many good plays. This McGreevy plays really good, but outside of that, that's it. Let's find some more Novig value. I want to switch over to Whale Watch here and switch on Novig. Free square. I keep forgetting about the free square on Prizepicks. The only thing is I don't see too much value on Prizepicks outside of the free square, obviously. What kind of name is this? Azzy? Is her name literally Azzy? Let's see. Let me switch on Novig here. All right. What are we looking at here? We got a cross market with Profit X. Oh, we already took advantage of this, right? Yeah, we did. Marlins Nationals, we have an under 7.5, no hold. I think we did this one too, right? Or did we not? Still actually not that good. Sheehan's still up here, by the way. The pitcher for the Dodgers. Let me switch over to Prizepicks real quick. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on the free square simply because I want there to be more value. I want there to be more value, and I want there to be NBA value. That being said, Castle's up here, but only 54%. Break even for 6 flex slips is a 54.95%. Sorry. 54.2. For 3-mans, it's 54.95%. UD, I think I saw some value when I switched over. All right, I mean, we have some value here. Let's go McGreevy under pitcher walks. This one's been up here. We have a good amount of volume on the under on Novig. This is sharp money, so let's go McGreevy under pitcher walks. Or he just got removed, actually. Oh, no, he didn't. He's still there. Pitcher walks. Boom. And Freeland overwalks. Sharp money going in on the over. He's supposed to let up over 2.5 runs, right? That's what we bet on earlier, so that makes sense. Overwalks. Makes sense that they'd both be favored. Now, it's not a crazy edge, but probably like a 1% edge on this. %. I'm getting 3 to 4% on ARBs. That's amazing. That's amazing. Where do you live? Because it's all. You got to provide some context here, because if you have access to FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, the offshores like BetOnline, Bet365, of course you can find these kind of opportunities, but generally speaking, for like my Floridians in here, it doesn't exist too often. Will game lines from Underdog and Prizepicks be added? Yes, they will. What kind of DVIG method do you recommend? Probit for game line. Yep. And then for DFS, I mean, it doesn't really matter because they're 50-50 lines. That's actually an advanced question there. Oh, hold on. Did my stream just skip? Are you guys still with me? I just got a new YouTube notification that scares me. It still says I've been live for 50 minutes. Jack, are we good? Cool. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Ben. Thank you. Anyway, quick marketing segment here. Upside.tools. Completely free with a 5-day free trial. You guys can sign up for these tools whenever you want. Again, each one of our subscriptions comes with a 5-day free trial. As you can see here, it's very easy to use, very straightforward. And all you have to do is head to the link upside.tools, and you can sign up for either the Plus EV plan, which comes with every single tool on the left side, other than the Whale Watch, which by the way, you can sign up independently of the Plus EV plan. Again, free for 5 days. So you guys can test it out. See if it's BS, but again, the whole reason I am here in front of an audience is because I want you guys to become profitable sports bettors. I'm not a capper. I don't sell a dub club. I just want to show you guys how I have been utilizing my process for the past 4 or 5 years. Anyway, I think we're good, guys. I think in terms of value, I've sniped pretty much everything I can snipe without overexposing too much. I'm going to check game lines here really quick. This Dodgers play, man, it's still really good. Marlins over we took. I don't want to take advantage. That's really good, actually. If you guys want an NBA bet, the over game total for the Spurs and Knicks 218.5 is really good right now. Vegas Knights we did. Yeah, we did all these. All right. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to try to figure out the one stream feed. This is my first time going live to both the shorts feed and the desktop feed, so I'll figure it out if I can. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys are brand new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I go live every single day, so I will talk to you tomorrow. And also follow me on Twitter, where I will be putting out more analysis, more plays. You guys can tail me directly on there as well. All right, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.